That's exactly what I think about resolutions. Fuck them. They don't work. They never work. It's just not a conducive way to get shit done. So do this instead. What we're going to do is we're going to set objectives and we're going to set habits. They're going to make those objectives come true. So I got this from a book called Atomic Habits, and it's just kind of my version of it. So I thought I would share with you a couple of my goals for the year and how I'm going to go about it. And hopefully this helps you as well. So let's go in and see what I'm trying to work up. All right. So here are my 2022 objectives and habits. So these are all of them. This is just what I have right now. I'm continually adding to this, but objective number 1 is personally help 40 new people with their video marketing in the first quarter. So the big thing here is making sure that I set a specific target and have a specific time. Is if you're too broad, it's just not enough to dial down. So these are the habits that I have set in place. Habit number 1, spend at least 5 minutes per day brainstorming content ideas that are going to help people succeed with video. The key here is make it to where the least imposing kind of goal. So 5 minutes, like we all have 5 minutes. I know I have 5 minutes per day that I can put some ideas out. If I do more, great. If I do less, that's not gonna happen. I gotta do my 5 minutes. Habit number 2 is on Wednesdays, I'm gonna pick one topic and spend, of those ones I brainstorm, and spend at least 60 seconds filming, and I'm gonna post the video in the group. So basically here, same concept is I have to commit to at least 60 seconds. I know I have 60 seconds so that I can commit to this. And if it takes me a little longer to make the video, that's fine. But I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to get my idea out in at least 60 seconds. Habit number 3 is at least once a week, I'm going to offer a 15-minute video consulting call to the group. And then that goes to habit number 4. And I want to have at least 5 consulting calls per week where I help people map out their marketing strategy and offer to help on a regular basis if we mutually feel it's a good fit. So basically here, what I'm going to be doing is just helping people completely have a roadmap of what they're trying to do, how they're going to achieve it. And then if we both decide that it's a good fit for me to come on and help them achieve that goal faster, then we'll do that. And if not, bam, they have the roadmap. I help that person. And so this is what I'm going to do. That's my objective, and these are my habits that I'm going to make sure happens to be able to reach that objective. So the next one, objective number 2, is I'm going to create 4 mortgage marketing videos at the beginning of each month. So I want to start front loading my work at the beginning of the month and not having to do it every single week and then get behind and get stressed out. Just boom, knock it out in the beginning of the month. I think it's going to help reduce a lot of stress, making sure that everything stays on track throughout the year. So habit 1 is same thing. I'm going to spend at least 5 minutes per day brainstorming content ideas that will educate and entertain consumers, and it's going to also attract them to become clients. That's important. It has to attract them to come back to you. Habit number 2 is on Mondays, I'm going to pick 4 of these topics and spend at least 60 seconds filming each of the videos. So I know I can commit to the 5 minutes of brainstorming, and I can commit to at least 4 minutes of total filming. If it takes me a little bit longer than that, that's fine, but this is what's going to get me started, and it doesn't feel like this huge, overwhelming task to get it done if I only have to put in 5 minutes and then 4 minutes on Mondays. Habit number 3 is I'm going to schedule specific editing times and specific due dates for these videos to be completed. So I'm still kind of looking at my schedule and seeing when that editing has to happen. So for you, if you're editing your own videos, then that same thing for you is how long does it take you to usually edit a video? And then how can you just front load that in the first week of the month? And then you knock it out. You can knock it out in 1 week. Maybe even just say, okay, I'm going to commit X amount of time and I'm going to knock them all out in one day. But this way you're I'm going to spend, maybe the best way to put this, I'm going to spend at least 5 minutes per day editing my videos. And by the end of the week, you'll get that done. That's probably a better way to put it. Habit number 4 is schedule out each video to post on different days and times to test engagement levels of my audience. Everybody's audience is different, and the only way to know what's going to work best is to test. You have to continuously test. So I'm going to do this and see what's working best, stick with that for a while, and then maybe go back to another testing phase in a few months to see if I get better engagement, different time, different place. So I hope this helps you get yourself on path to hit your objectives, because we know resolutions just don't happen. No one ever achieves them. So let's make objectives and let's have habits that are going to make those objectives come to life. And as always, if you have any questions or need any help when it comes to your video marketing, always reach out. I'm happy to help, and let's go crush 2022 together.